In a speech to the Israeli parliament, the Knesset, Benjamin Netanyahu gave some new details about Israel's strike on Iran last month. We knew that the IDF had targeted weapons manufacturing facilities, but Mr. Netanyahu says it also hit part of the country's nuclear capabilities. He hasn't gone into detail as to exactly what was hit, but we know that Iran was denying any such facility was attacked at the time of those strikes. Mr. Netanyahu saying that Iran still has the capability to try to develop nuclear weapons. In Lebanon, mourners held a funeral for Mohammed Afif, the public spokesman of Hezbollah, who'd been warning recently the group was in conflict with Israel for the long haul, but he was killed in an unannounced strike on central Beirut on Sunday. Further strikes on Beirut by the IDF on what it says were Hezbollah targets continued through the night, smoke still pouring from pockets of the city after sunrise. Israel saying its operations in southern Lebanon destroyed Hezbollah facilities and uncovered weapons stockpiles. Weapons such as those being fired into northern Israel by Hezbollah, its so-called Iron Dome air defence system, picking most out of the sky. The Biden administration's negotiator, the Special Envoy Amos Hochstein, is expected to travel to Beirut this week, trying to get some further progress on a ceasefire deal between Israel and Hezbollah. For its part, the Lebanese government is making some positive noises about the prospect of a truce, but there may well be some sticking points still, particularly the demand from Israel that Hezbollah withdraw its troops from southern Lebanon and that Israel reserves its right to fire upon Lebanon if it believes there is a threat to the country.
We'll be very straight with you. The military campaign will continue until the immediate threat from Lebanon is removed. And our people, Israelis living in their own sovereign territory, in their own homes, can safely return to their homes. That's when the conflict will end in our north.
In Gaza, Israel's campaign against Hamas continues with a strike on a building in Gaza City, which killed 7, according to local authorities. Neighbours said the house was mainly full of women and children. And further south, authorities said 2 children were among those killed in a strike which hit tents for displaced Palestinians in Khan Yunis. Israel has repeatedly accused Hamas of hiding amongst civilians and hasn't commented on the strike. Meanwhile, the UN's aid agency for Palestinians said there was a serious and severe case of looting of an aid convoy late last week. UNRWA saying that of 109 trucks that were in Gaza, 97 were targeted, with drivers held at gunpoint and forced to unload aid. UNRWA saying that it will only further exacerbate the concerns already existing about supplies such as desperately needed food not getting to parts of Gaza.